Good afternoon. Happy Sunday afternoon. Just waiting for somebody to pop on. See if I can get that going on there. Hope you all are having a fabulous Sunday afternoon wherever you are. Make sure my comments are on. If you're joining me, say hello. Maybe that one message on my screen will go away with the comment, because I can't take it off. Oh, let me do the X. That's what it was. Okay. All right. There we go. Now I can see my comments. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Donna. Stella. Joyce from Minnesota. Hi, everybody. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your Sunday afternoon. Hi, Cindy from California. I'll be honest with you guys. I am beat from yesterday. I had an all-day retreat yesterday, and it was a long day. So glad that I had team member Sherry there to help me and her husband. So I wanted to do something today. It's only going to be one card, but it's a pretty special card. Donna, the kittens are great. They're actually in the restroom down here with me. I just fed them about 30 minutes ago, so they're milk wasted right now, so they're pretty quiet. So I wanted to make sure they weren't meowing while I was doing the video, but I wanted to do a special card today for those people that attended the retreat yesterday, because that was my first retreat that I had hosted. I've been to plenty, I just never hosted, and so it was a great learning experience, and I got some really great feedback. The attendance was great. We were missing a couple of people, but I'll be sending their kits to them. One just wasn't feeling well, and the other one, I'm not really sure, but we missed them. So, but we still had a great time, and I wanted to do a thank you card for them. And so I'm going to be doing more than one. I'm just doing the example for right now, because I'll still give away this thank you card. But I wanted to be able to send them something, a handmade card, just to thank them for being part of that experience with me. And so, and now I'm going to look forward to next month's retreat, which is an all-weekend retreat. So I even had demonstrators join me yesterday, so that was nice. I actually enjoy when demonstrators want to watch me and want to participate with me in any of my activities, and so I never exclude anyone. No one. I don't care if you're a demonstrator or if you're not even crafty. Sometimes the fellowship is just so worth it. And I think even one of those demonstrators said that the only thing missing was a bed, and I was like, okay, well, that's next month's retreat. So hopefully she's going to join us, and it might be a last-minute decision, but I'm really hoping that she's able to join us. So, but thank you all for jumping on with me this Sunday afternoon. My name is Barbara Ragsdale. Hey, Sherry. You missed me giving you props, so you can go back and watch the replay in the beginning. So, but my name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I am an independent demonstrator that lives in Northeast San Antonio, Texas. So, if you're ever in the area and you want to stop by and do some crafting or attend one of my events, you're certainly welcome to do that. So there is a board behind me. I know I've showed it at the beginning of the month, and I hope you can see all of the goodies on that board. I'm going to turn it there. Everything is attached to that board, so I can't just pull it off, but that is just a reminder that at the end of this month, we got a few days. Hey, Jessica. That we have a few days left for the September Get and Go promotion, and that is just Stampin' Up's kit promotion, where if you purchase the usual kit, which the usual kit is $125, of product for only $99, but you get a free paper pumpkin code, you get free shipping, you get free business supplies if you're going to work it as a business. If you're not, you don't have to worry about that because doing it for a hobby is perfectly allowable. Let's see, what else? That's the normal kit. Plus you get your 20% discount on all your purchases as long as you continue to stay active. But I think even if you signed up for the kit, you'd still be active through like March of next year. But the September promo is the same thing. The kit, plus you're going to get those 2 stamp sets, which one of them is Queen Anne's Lace and the other one is So Much Love. But you're also going to get a free package of the basic rhinestone jewels, and then you're going to receive enough cardstock paper in order to make 16 cards. And so that is over and above what you get in the regular promotion, and it only goes through the end of this month. So if you want to take advantage of that, oh, I'm loving all the new people popping up. So welcome to my Sunday afternoon. Then take advantage of that. It's a great deal, even if you're just a hobbyist. Like I said, it's perfectly allowable. Or if you want to work it as a business, you can do that. It's whatever you want to do, and there's no obligation. There's no obligation to stay active. I'm not going to hound you. If you go inactive, nobody's going to be knocking on your door or texting you at, silly hours of the night or whatnot. But that is a benefit. It's an awesome benefit in order to continue to get that discount. But who doesn't love free stuff? I know I do. So that's why I'm here, and I want to share that with you. So let's go ahead and do some drawings from last week. I'm going to point the camera down here in a few minutes, but we're also in the last few days of the September monthly online ordering special. So that's when you order $25 or more, you get a free kit in order to make 4 cards. And if you remember, September's free kit is using the Life is Beautiful stamp set. We did these cards at the beginning of the month. There's that one. You can do so many, and this is just simple stamping, just ink, paper, and stamps. That one we used using Snowman Season, so I featured that. And then this one, we learned that little technique there. So there's just a few days left for that online ordering special, and then when October pops up, then we're going to have a different one. So I'll be designing the projects later this week. So let's give away some prizes, and how you win the prizes is when you like and comment and share any of my videos. I love the participation, and when you share, you actually get 2 entries. But every week I do a drawing for the projects that we did the week before. And if you remember last week, I changed it up a little bit, and we did the Whale of a Time suite, which I had a whale of a time doing that second card, and that's why I did the second video, to properly show you how to put that that shaker card together. So welcome to all the people. Stay high, like or comment. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd like to know where people, what state you're watching from. But let's go ahead and point the camera down so that I can show you the cards from last week that we did, and then let's do the drawing. I decided to keep the wheel thing, and I set it for very long, so I don't know how long it'll be spinning, but we're gonna do the drawing for the 3 cards, and I'll show you when I point the camera down. So and then I just have the 1 card I'm doing today, so, and everything's already prepped, so it won't take long, but I'll show you how I put it together. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this pointed around. All right, there we go. There we go. And there's my name, my website, my blog, and the September host special. So if you're looking to order any products or join any of my events, let's move that around. That is the host code that you'll use for the month of September in order to get the free kit in order to make the 4 cards using Life is Beautiful. And I have to apologize because a lot of my stuff is still in boxes and hasn't been unboxed from the retreat yesterday. So that's why I'm keeping it simple today, because I don't have many supplies out. I have to go through and get them sanitized before I put them up. So these are the 3 cards that we made last week using the Whale of a Time Suite. And remember, the paper was gorgeous. The paper did all the work for me. And then this birthday, hoping all your birthday fishes come true. That was the turtle, little turtle paper there. And then this was the shaker card that we did. Cute, with the embossing, that C embossing folder. Kind of gave it some dimension there. So we're going to be giving away those cards, and now everybody that was that liked, comment, and shared. And like I said, if you got 2, if you commented twice, you got 2 entries in this share. So welcome everyone that's watching. I'm glad you joined me. So I'm going to bring this up just a little bit and try to get the glare off. And then we're going to spin the wheel and see who won those cards. Who is it? Who is it? Veronica Johnson. Oh, yay! So Veronica, it looks like you almost would have won between one of the shares entries that you got, plus it ended up landing on you next. So yay, Veronica. And Veronica, I have your address, so I will get those out to you tomorrow in tomorrow's mail. So let's put that away. And then I don't have the picture of the card I'm gonna make, but I know exactly what I'm going to make. And we're going to be using this Bermuda Bay cardstock. And then we've got some Whisper White going. This is also Bermuda Bay, but it's using the Ornate Garden Suite embossing folder. I can't remember the name exactly. You're welcome, Veronica. But we've cut it out, and I'll give you some measurements here in a little bit. And then this is a piece of Nida Navy, and it's already been die cut and embossed. I don't know if you can see that little stitching around the edge. It's not part of the stitch dies, but it's one of the other sets. And then there's another piece of Whisper White. And then I went ahead and punched out, using the small daisy punch, some sunflower or some daisy dies using the small daisy punch. And then I've got some rhinestones to help kind of dress it up. And then I also have this Nida Navy. It's Nida Navy coming from the Playful Patterns combo pack, which is part of that pet collection. I'm sorry, it's a different one. I'm sorry, it is the Playing with Patterns. I'm thinking of Playing with Pets because of my kittens. Hi, Darla. So let's go ahead and put this together. This piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock is just an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that's been cut to 4 1/4 by 5.5. So we're gonna fold this in half, and then let me use the bone folder to help get that crease going there. And then we are going to put this piece of, it's the next size mat, it's just been embossed. So this piece right here is 4 by 5 1/4. And like I said, it's been embossed with the Ornate Garden Suite embossing folder. So let's get some seal on the back of this so we can put this mat down. And I kind of enjoy this tone on tone colors when you put these together. And this particular card, I'm going to open it. It's going to open from left to right there. So we're going to get this piece down. Make sure that's going to set well. And then on this piece of Whisper White cardstock, we're actually going to do some stamping. So I'm going to take, let me get my foam mat. Because I have a hard surface, but I still like to use my foam mats when we're doing photopolymer. And I'm actually going to be using the thanks messages from the Ornate Thanks. I'm going to be using this thank you here. And for the inside, I'm going to use this sentiment here from the bottom of my heart. Because that's how I really, really feel right now about all the people that attended my retreat yesterday. And we're going to use some Night and Navy stamp pad here. So I've got my stamp already on my block, and I'm just going to ink it up. So you tap it up, don't press it too hard, and then just make sure that your ink is even, which it looks like I need some more right there. You can always double check. And if you're familiar with the Stamparatus and not certain about stamping, then you can also use your Stamparatus as well. That way, if you miss a spot, let me get this in the center here. That way, if you miss a spot, you can always go back over it and know that it's going to stamp in the exact same spot. And one of these days, I'll do a demonstration with the Stamparatus. So I'm going to leave that out, because on this piece of 4 by 5 1/4 Whisper White, I'm going to stamp in the middle the actual message, the thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Sherry too. Oh, she's on there. Hi, Sherry. Yes, I definitely want to thank my team member, Sherry, and her husband, Kevin, for helping. And I've already told her, let me get that ink off of there. I've already told her that she's going to sign this card as well, because she was a huge part of the success from yesterday. And her husband's muscles. I know he got a workout helping us unload and load. So let me get that in the middle there. Give it just a little pressure. Okay, so there's the sentiment for the inside. And then we're actually going to put this on the inside. I'm sorry, it opens this way. We're going to put that on the inside. And then when we're done making about 10 of these cards, then Sherry and I are going to sign the inside and get them mailed out. Yeah, he slept good last night. I bet. I know I did. I took a shower, got in my jammies, and didn't even tell Chris I was going to bed. I just went to bed. Took a tramadol for my pain, and I was good. And when I woke up this morning, I'm like, I'm going to take another one just in case that was a fluke. And so I have my personalized stamp. I am going to stamp the back of this one. And I'm just going to ink that up over here. Make sure I got some good ink on there. Get that stamped. I love it. I love personalizing my stamps there. And let me close up this Night of Navy before I get it on everything. And then we're going to put this piece here, this sentiment piece, we're going to attach it to this piece of Night of Navy. We had so many snacks left over last night. I was talking to people on the way out the door, asking them if they wanted a drink. I was like, the lightest that I can load back to the house, the best. Okay, so now we have that piece matted on there, and then we're going to attach it. Before we attach it, we're actually going to put the ribbon on, because I want to make sure I get the ribbon on. Otherwise, you won't be able to take this apart and do anything afterwards. So whenever you see cards that have ribbon wrapped around it, this is the part where you want to put some adhesive on the back, just the left and right, so that when you put your ribbon down, it will stick. So let me get a piece, cut a piece of this there, and get this wrapped around. And you wrap it around, that way you make sure, oops, there you go, you make sure that that ribbon sticks and it's not going to go anywhere. And then you just pull it tight, wrap it back around, and now you have that piece. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on dimensional. So let me get my dimensionals. I'm going to use the dark ones. I can find my big ones. I can't find the big ones, so I'm going to use some small ones. Depending on how dark or light your paper is, will kind of give you a guide whether you need to use the white dimensionals or the black ones. And I just happen to have the mini ones here. We've got two different sizes. We have the small size, and then we also have, I'll show you, we have the larger ones as well. So we're going to get that down. Oops, it's sticking. So let's get that down in the middle. Kind of middle, a little bit lower than half. And then I have my little daisy punches here. And I'm going to put all four of them on top of each other. But I'm going to turn them to where they overlap. So we're going to fill in that little hole there. Then I'm going to get a glue dot on the back of this. And then I'm just building a, oops, get a good grip on that, building a little mat, trying to make sure you can see a leaf or a little petal on each one. And then I'm going to get another one on this last layer. Welcome to everyone that's watching. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Don't forget to like, comment, or share in order to be entered for the drawing, because I am going to be giving away one of these cards. It's not very often that I do a thank you card. Now you see how it's flat. I don't want to just put it on here flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and fluff it up. You can just hold it like that and spin it around and just fluff it up a little bit where it's got some dimension to it. We like dimension. Just helps cards pop. Okay, and I think that's fluffed up enough. They'll end up flattening a little bit when we mail them, but to show you here, we're going to leave it like that. And then for the back, we actually are going to use one of the large white dimensionals. So let me get one in the back, and that fills up that spot perfectly. I know, right, Darla? This is Bermuda Bay, Night of Navy, and Whisper White. So I've got a dimensional on the back, and I peeled the backing off, and we are going to put that right up here. And then to help fill up that spot, I'm taking our basic rhinestone jewels, which, remember, by the way, is a freebie if you take advantage of the September Get and Go promotion. And I'm just going to take one of those off. If I can get it the first time. There we go. And it's not large enough to fill that whole spot, so I'm going to take a couple of them. We used to have these floral centers that were perfect for these flowers, but those retired, so I'll just fill it in with, we'll go with some extra bling here. Fill it in with 3 of these rhinestone jewels, and then we're almost done. I'm going to take the rest of this ribbon that I have, and we'll make a bow. A little bow there. I like doing my bows on the roll. That way I can just pull them down to the size that I want, and then pull them tight, and then I'll trim it. That way there's less there's less ribbon waste. Let me trim it down some more. Get that down. And then always trim it like at an angle. It just helps with presentation. And then you can take your glue dots, put a glue dot behind that. I like putting 2 to make sure that they stick. Let's get that off. There we go. And then we're gonna stick the bow right there. And then just because y'all know I gotta put something in the middle of my bows, we're gonna stick another rhinestone and really bling up this card a little bit. There you go. Something nice, simple. I think it gets the point across to my guest yesterday. Thank you. For the bottom of my heart. And then me and Sherry will sign it and get these out in the mail to them. Hopefully in the next day or so. So I hope you like the card. Haven't been watching the comments, but yes, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Darla. Anybody else that's joined, thank you for joining me. All right, so let me I think that is all. Let me get this turned back around here. And that's all I'm going to do today, you guys. I know I have a lot more that I want to say and a lot more that I want to share with you, but I just wanted to come on and do that card real quick because I have a lot of unboxing and sanitizing that I have to do in order to get ready for next month's retreat. So next month is an all weekend retreat, so that's why I'm looking forward to that. And then to remind you about the Get and Go promotion because there's only a few days left. Plus, October 1st, we have a couple of more promotions coming out, a couple of more sales. Thank you, Stella and Veronica. Yes, it's bold. Love the colors, just love the colors. But that's the good thing about Stampin' Up. A lot of the colors coordinate with each other. So, demonstrators like myself, that's what we're here for. We're here to show you how creative you can be, even if you don't think you are creative. Everybody has that little bit of creativity in their bones, and so Stampin' Up products make it super easy. And if you're not familiar with Stampin' Up, we are a paper crafting company, and we cater to all levels of crafters. No matter if you don't know what you're doing, you never heard of Stampin' Up, maybe you used to do it, or you know exactly what you're buying, which are quality paper products in order to craft with. So thank you all for joining me this afternoon. If you're just popping on, make sure you go back and watch the replay. Really wanted to keep it short today because I'm tired, but I wanted to also continue to keep my promise that I'll be here every Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you have any questions about any of the products or you want more information, just message me and I'll be more than happy to help you as best I can. All right, so thank you guys and have a fabulous Sunday afternoon wherever you are, and I will see you back here next Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, bye-bye.